The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open book beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Saints nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
I have no idea.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Outside right now, it's one outside.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Rodgers.
That's all I'm worried about right now. I'm not worried about
and that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Able to find Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
They certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
21-0, JoJo.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score
21-0 second quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not wanting to risk it.
Yeah, they want to keep the turning back.
Huh? Just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
This nigga
trust
still
their
running the
guys
ball.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This nigga still running, JoJo.
Got
21-0.
just a yard. Here's second and 9 for the 26.
Still running.
You better throw that shit.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken
That
down
nigga
here
running.
as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback.
You better not fucking run it, I'll tell you that.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
I'm about to
offense.
kill this nigga.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already.
Well,
They
boy.
need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast,
Crazy, man.
efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple
Still
times
running.
in order to have a chance to win this game.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
So
He's
if
trash.
someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in, I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winston now. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
28-0, JoJo.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long.
They're zone
Haven't
on
hit
them.
the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
I'm about to give it up. He ain't doing that. He ain't moving.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
That's too late.
Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
To the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
I ain't gonna run the timeout either, man.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
He's going to get another bite. I ain't like you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches. We just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
That 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Come on.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Now a first down carry by Jones. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Tackle made by Justin Evans. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try to get his arms out of the sky.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Oh. Yeah, man, I'm for some money.
Down another shot for Jones. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10.
Beat 3 niggas.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Nah, they didn't need it every time.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll go again to Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On third down, Winston. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I'm thinking like, rob somebody. When you left, like, hold that up.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I
And
think
then,
it's safe
and
to
then the
say
score,
that the team, their defense
41-14.
for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Lock that shit up, man.
Crosby
Defense.
connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
You know why he's saying quick. I would have been quick. Fuck that.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
Talk about two sides of the ball across purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And he's got the hook up to Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
He's a gain of 25 yards.
And as this defense walks off the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Like, now we know why her blood pressure was high. Robert, when he got locked up, she was the way back in a couple days. She good. Maybe I took like 2 times over whatever. it. My Amazon driver, that picture shadow is in the picture. Yeah, we're ready.
What quarter you in, Bob?
Game over.
Whatever, I don't really care what's happening to these matches in this technical relation. I would not care, like, whether or not he's around. Don't even put no food in his mouth, no clothes in his back, you don't be nothing for him. Yeah, I got a fucking list for all the shit Robert's been doing. That shit is traumatized. Yeah, they got a whole, Kai got a picture and thing in his phone, it says, like, you know how when you, like, take a note in your phone and put that on. I don't know what's that reading that shit. But at this point, it's not coming back yet, so I won't even have to know. You know, I'm like, oh, well, he has to do it himself, and well, then we got.
These niggas goddamn be having the rules set. They be like, you can't play with Green Bay. That's my team.
Hopefully it's something funny, not the more, because if you don't fuck with the right person, I ain't listen. Don't call me. I'm trying to help you. Rob, it don't matter. He used to be able to play. He's not regular. He's mobile. He ain't getting out on nobody. What are we saying? Hello? Hello? What did he say? He just what Daddy got talking about, Daddy told him, he got like a piece of chicken and he need Daddy without him, and he left him, Daddy told me to come in and I'm like, he looked at me like you really, and he said that. We got getting at Walmart. Oh, you got the grocery shopping? Yeah, why did they let him out though? That's what I want to know. And who did he tell him?